Good morning. This is the 18th update of a 60-day juicing diet. That means that I have now been juicing for 17 days, and I can report this morning that after 17 days of juicing, I have lost an extra pound. So I've now lost 15 pounds in 17 days of juicing. There has been a few cheats along the way, no big dinners or anything like that, but bits of bread or something here and there, as I've said. I've got to try and cut out, working to try and cut that out. One thing I've got to do going forward is to step my water up. So I'm looking to step my water up to see if that will accelerate the weight loss. One little bit, probably too much information that I thought I'd share with you, is that actually when you're juicing, the juicer machine spits out all the pith and the guts of the fruit and veg that you're juicing, so that actually what you're doing is just drinking pure juice. And what that means is that you stop doing number twos. So you need to prepare yourself for that if you are juicing. So stepping up the water and just going forward, keeping strong. Some people, I'm sure, when they've watched some of these videos, have watched it for just 10 seconds and thought, well, that's a lot of rubbish, isn't it? And just turned it off. Some people will continue to watch these updates, and I bet lots of people are just questioning on why I'm doing this. Why would a man go on a 60-day juicing diet? Why would he deny himself food that he really and truly loves for 60 days and endure some bit of starvation and some discomfort and lose the comfort of that food that he loves? Why is he going to start training to run a marathon and go to New York City? And why try to raise a lot of money for Dreams Come True, who are a fantastic charity who raise money to make the dreams come true for seriously ill and terminally ill children? And why would I do that? And why would a man go on the internet every single day of this 60 days and give an update to people that he does not know? Why would a man do all of that? So I thought I'd explain myself to you and tell you the reason why I am doing a 60-day juicing diet, why I want to run a marathon, raise money for Dreams Come True, and why I'm sharing it with you. And the reason is very simple. It's quite straightforward. The reason is that it is simply worth it to me to do all of those things. It is absolutely worth it to me to lose 4 stone in weight for health reasons and to actually fit into my clothes, to give me longevity, and I'm planning to live well over 100 years of age. It's worth it to me to raise money for charity and to help people to make their dreams come true who need the help to make their dreams come true. And it's worth it to me to increase my fitness because I do want to live a long time. And the reason that I'm sharing it with you is because it's worth it to me to share this with you, because it might just help someone, and to just might help someone is worth it to me. It's for a good cause. And also I know very selfishly that if I give to life, and that's what I'm trying to do, life is I expect it to give it all back to me. So it's simply worth it for me to do this. The reason I thought that I'd talk to you about the worth in things is that before any of us take on a dream, a mission, a new career, a new relationship, we take on anything that we're going to do, whether we're going to have that argument with someone, what we're going to stand up for, what we're going to fight for, what we're going to do in our lives. I think it's very important that we begin with the end in mind, that we look at the reason why we're doing it. You know, why am I undertaking this particular thing? And what's it going to look like when I've achieved it, when I've done what I set out to do? Is it going to be worth it? If it is going to be worth it, and you've got to go for it with everything that you've got inside of you and solicit and get as much help from people, companies and the universe that you can, and get on hold of your belief and do it. If it's not worth it, in the end, simply don't do it. Because, you know, you take someone starting in a career. Isn't it a shame if someone blindly chases into a career and climbs, if you like, the mountain, the side of the mountain of a career, to reach the top of a mountain, to be the top bod and get to the top of the career mountain that they've chosen to drive and to climb. And they get there after a climb, clinging on with their nails, you know, bleeding, and they scrape their way to the top and they stand on top of that mountain as a winner. They've got where they wanted to be, and they look around across the valley and they see some other mountain tops, and they suddenly realise at that point that they've climbed the wrong mountain. Wouldn't it be better for them to have a look at what they think it might be like at the top of the mountain, the top of the career that they're trying to chase, to go and speak to people at the top and to see what it's like and see how life is for them and whether they enjoy it, and to see whether it's worth the effort, because there's many people that spend years and years chasing dreams and climbing career mountains, etc., only halfway through to find out that they've wasted their time, it wasn't worth it, and so they stop doing what they're doing. So it's worth it to begin with the end in mind. And also, you know, is it worth it? Just do it. And the reason is that I've got a situation happening at the moment with two of my neighbours. There's a big tree stump. It's 15 foot tall. It's about 6 foot wide, and it's been there for well over 100 years, at least 100 years, and a slight angle on it. And one of my neighbours is just thinking, oh, that tree might fall over into my garden. And if it actually did, unless it actually fell on someone, very unlikely it's going to happen. It's just going to crush a fence, which you could rebuild, might make a dent in the flower beds, and you can just replant them, can't you? Not a problem. But he's got it in his head that he has got to chase down, and he has got to get this tree cut down. So he's got the tree surgeons in, and he's asked me, Dave, would you mind if I cut that tree down? I said, Pete, I don't give a damn. If it's going to make you happy, just go and do it. The other neighbour is upset about it because he thinks it's going to alter his view and his view on life, and so he's fighting it. He said, no, Peter. And Peter asked, and if you asked and it's not what you want, well, don't ask if you don't want to hear what someone don't agree with you. But he asked, and the neighbour don't want it. So anyway, this neighbour's fighting him, and now they're going through solicitors and the council, and everybody's involved, and it's escalating out of proportion, and bad feelings are getting deeper and more entrenched, and people are unhappy. Well, as it turns out, I think my neighbour who wants to cut the tree down has won, because the tree is set to be cut down. But my wife said to me, don't even go laugh and joke with Peter about it, because he's really, really upset, you know. And I wanted to talk about Treegate and all that sort of thing, you know, but can't do that because, it's really quite tense. And the point is that Peter may well have won the battle, but was it worth the fight? Because some battles just do not need fighting. Some battles that you're going to fight aren't worth the win. And Peter may get his way, the tree's chopped down. But you know what? He's going to have a bad relationship for that neighbour probably forever. And inside himself, he's all now been carried weeks of angst and stress and anxiety and all that inside his body. And, he's won. The tree will come down. But has he won? Has he won in life? Because if you ain't happy, it ain't the point, is it? And so I would just leave that with you, is begin with the end in mind and say to yourself, is it worth it? Please, please, please have a great day. I'm going to have a great day, even though it's raining, because I saw a poster somewhere said, you got to learn how to dance in the rain. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to dance in the rain. Have a good day. I will, and I'll update you tomorrow. So take care. Be well. Bye.